If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. If we don't end war, war will end us. Am I dreaming? Has the world gone mad, or have I? The crisis of today is the joke of tomorrow. Adapt or perish, now as ever, is nature's inexorable imperative. Will is stronger than fact. It can mold and overcome fact. The path of social advancement is, and must be, strewn with broken friendships. I hope, or I could not live. What really matters is what you do with what you have. Our true nationality is mankind. Nothing remains interesting where anything may happen. Advertising is legalized lying. The path of least resistance is the path of the loser. If there is no God, nothing matters. If there is a God, nothing else matters. So utterly at variance is destiny with all the little plans of men. No passion in the world is equal to the passion to alter someone else's draft. I never blame anyone, said Kemp. It's quite out of fashion. Beauty is in the heart of the beholder. Every time I see an adult on a bicycle, I no longer despair for the future of the human race. Fine hospitality, said I, to a man who has traveled innumerable years to see you. Cycled trails will abound in utopia. If anything is possible, then nothing is interesting. The study of nature makes a man at last as remorseless as nature. Human history becomes more and more a race between education and catastrophe. The most evil institution in the world is the Roman Catholic Church. Moral indignation is jealousy with a halo. Fools make researches and wise men exploit them. Very simple was my explanation, and plausible enough, as most wrong theories are. We live in a world of unused and misapplied knowledge and skill. Until a man has found God, he begins at no beginning and works to no end. It's no use locking the door after the steed is stolen. What is your theologian's ecstasy but Muhammad's huri in the dark? Affliction comes to us, not to make us sad but sober, not to make us sorry but wise. The future is the shape of things to come. Strength is the outcome of need. The teacher, whether mother, priest, or schoolmaster, is the real maker of history. An invisible man is a man with power. We're in a blessed drainpipe, and we've got to crawl along it till we die. We live in reference to past experience and not to future events, however inevitable. Cynicism is humor in ill health. There are no social differences till women come in. I saw a gray-haired man, a figure of hale age, sitting at a desk and writing. I thought I was killing myself, and I did not care. Democracy's ceremonial, its feast, its great function, is the election. Human history is, in essence, a history of ideas. Civilization is a raw CE between disaster and education. I had rather be called a journalist than an artist. Chess is a curse upon a man. Everyone leaves the world a little better some by leaving. For neither do men live nor die in vain. Here. States organized for war will make war as surely as hens will lay eggs. But who shall dwell in these worlds if they be inhabited? There is no intelligence where there is no change and no need of change. He walked with just such a limp as I have seen in footsore tramps. If you do not want to explore an egoism, you should not read autobiography. Hunger and a lack of blood corpuscles take all the manhood from a man. There's truths you have to grow into. A young mistress is better than an old master. Crude classifications and false generalizations are the curse of the organized life. When a man realizes his littleness, his greatness can appear. You cannot imagine the strange colorless delight of these intellectual desires. What on earth would a man do with himself if something did not stand in his way? There is no way out or around or through. The passion for playing chess is one of the most unaccountable in the world. Hunger makes a fool of a man. Ignorance is not an extension of time. Is it any wonder that to this day this Galilean is too much for our small hearts? His studies were pursued but never effectually overtaken. Good books are the warehouses of ideas. It's a beast of a country, said the voice, and pigs for people. Suddenly, like a thing falling upon me from without, came fear. He lit the dining room lamp, got out a cigar, and began pacing the room, ejaculating. For after the battle comes quiet. Non-violence is the policy of the vegetable kingdom. There is no remorse like the remorse of chess. Books bright windows in this life of ours, lit by the shining souls of men. It is not much good thinking of a thing unless you think it out. Heresies are experiments in man's unsatisfied search for truth. This blessed gift of smoking. The sea was silent, the sky was silent. I was alone with the night and silence. I must confess that I lost faith in the sanity of the world. We will peck them to death tomorrow, my dear. To be honest, one must be inconsistent. All men, however highly educated, retain some superstitious inklings. I was never a great amorist, though I have loved several people very deeply. One believes in Stephen Dedalus as one believes in few characters in fiction. Security sets a premium on feebleness. The past is but the past of a beginning. I want to go ahead of Father Time with a scythe of my own. Only people who are well off can be complex. The man who raises a fist has run out of ideas. You've made a beast of yourself, to the beasts you may go. The greatest task of democracy, its ritual and feast, is choice. Night, the mother of fear and mystery, was coming upon me. What good is religion if it collapses under calamity? We are kept keen on the grindstone of pain and necessity. Time is only a kind of space. Lies are the mortar that binds the savage individual man into the social masonry. Are we all bubbles blown by a baby? If the world does not please you, you can change it.